Okay, so I realized while editing that I never really talked about what the problem was or what happened. So I'm going to talk now, just kind of briefly, quickly. Basically, I went to a place to get my oil done. It wasn't them, they didn't cause the problem. But I went to them to get my oil done because I didn't have time to do it. I was getting ready to go out of town. I was just trying to get it done quickly. And I basically allowed them to do it and said, cool. They said it'll be about an hour and a half. I said, dope. And then they came back about 45 minutes later and were like, hey, so it looks like your oil pan drain plug is cross-threaded. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, so what does that mean for me? And they said basically what that means is we can take it out. It might not go back in. If it doesn't go back in, you'll have to leave it here for a few days while we can order you a new oil pan, or you can take it with you if you can get it to where you need to get it to replace the oil pan. So basically what they were telling me is that I was going to need to get a new oil pan or hope that it got back in. So I said, okay, well, you know what, I'm leaving town. I'm not that much over. I'll just go with some dirty oil down to where I was going, travel down there, travel back, whatever. They said, okay, well, thank you for your time, whatever. Also, met the coolest guy who drives a Ford Focus ST, like a 2016. Super cool guy. He showed me like where, if I wanted to put a blow-off valve on this car, where it would be. Super cool. Anyway, so I finally got it home. After going and leaving and coming back, I finally was able to get the car up. Which you are now seeing, and was able to get it out. Well, here goes nothing. I dropped it. Damn it. Fuck. Well, at least the oil's coming out, right? The coolest part about it is, I think what he did is basically what they sell at auto stores like AutoZone and things like that, is they sell basically enlargers. That basically it's like, instead of a 14 mil, it's like a 14 and a quarter or 14 and a half. It rethreads it, that's what it's called, the rethreader. Well, instead of doing that, I think what he did is he just went up a size to a 15 mil and that's why it's so hard to get in, is because it's too big for the hole. We're gonna attempt to put this in. Alright, that should be tight enough. Because up until that last 4 or 5 turns, you cannot do it by hand. But then finally you can do it by hand at the last 4 or 5, and on the first 4 or 5 when you're putting it back on. So far, it's been a few days. So far, it's holding fine. I keep looking for oil under my car every time I get in it, and I start driving away. I look for oil. There's no oil, so I'm very happy about that. So it worked out for me. It may not work out for you if you run into this problem, but there is options beyond getting your oil pan, a new oil pan. You can rethread. I'm not sure how well it'll work, but the guy just basically seems to have gotten a 1 size bigger, and it seems to be working fine. I think the problem is it probably limits the life, because every time you go to put it in, it probably makes it a little bit bigger. It doesn't hold as well. But beyond that, I guess basically all I was trying to say, it was pretty quick. It was a very big problem for me because I was trying to leave town that day and was just trying to get it done, and then a 1 hour oil change or 1.5 hour oil change turned into kind of like 3 hours of trying to figure out, okay, can I drive it, can I not drive it? It was very much meh. So anyway, I probably already said this before, but if you like what you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. I probably am going to be posting more, most likely. I do like posting, so I'm going to try to post more. I just ran a red yellow light. Have a great day. See you later.